All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of the I Hate the Internet podcast. I'm with my co-host here, Eddie. Eddie, tell the people what's up.
Yo, what's good, everybody?
Man, let's dive into the show. We got a lot to dive into. We got a lot to talk about. A lot of shit going on the internet. Your boy Elon Musk acting a fool.
Papa Musket.
We got Blueface apparently shooting somebody.
Gang.
We got Bad Baby. I guess she's a soul sister now. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that.
Right on.
And then we also are talking about, what else are we talking about? I forgot what else we had on that rundown. But anyways, we'll get to that. Oh, I forgot your girl Larsa Pippen trying to be a MILF. But
balling out of control.
But if you want to call it, yeah, she balling all right. She got some balls. But anyways,
big baller.
Anyways, let's go ahead and let's get started, man. Let's start the top of the show off with what the people want to hear. We got Danielle Bregoli, aka Bad Baby, aka Cash Me Outside. How about that?
She is bad though.
Yeah, she bad, all right. She's horrible.
Okay.
We got her looking like, I guess she's just decided she was black, bro. Like this new picture of her that surfaced online. I'm looking at her like, what is this? Who is this?
Just a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Okay, so she's a dude now?
No, like Tropic Thunder, bro. Damn.
Oh, okay, I get it.
She going blackface.
Yeah, she's going Black D. Actually, that's what she thinks.
Black defense?
She think, oh no, she ain't on the defense. I tell you what, she's not defense. Actually, I'm offended. I'm offended.
Oh.
But, she's one of these white chicks who think because they have sex with black men, all of a sudden they're just like black and down for the culture. And it's like, yo, this is just like, it's insulting. It's weird. It's disgusting. And honestly, it's just like, why are we as a culture letting her do this?
Well, first of all, I think she's been down with the culture a long time.
She ain't down with no culture.
Bruh, she was on Dr. Phil sounding like a black girl anyway. So she was.
That don't mean you down with the culture.
Bro, she probably has black friends.
Okay.
You know how they be like, I got black friends,
she probably takes black dick. She probably was raised in the hood.
But
that don't mean you down with the culture.
Yo, bro, it doesn't mean like, oh, you have to take that black dick to sound black. She probably just raised around a lot of black people, bro.
But she ain't for the culture, though. She ain't for the culture.
She thinks she is, bro.
She can think whatever she wants.
I'm looking at you. Because if you listen to that Dr. Phil episode, right, and you close your eyes, right, you play this for one of your blonde brothers and shit, right, and be like, what do you think the race of this girl is? You hear, Catch Me Outside, how about that? They're like, hey, this is a black little girl.
I think she's confused.
Yeah, of course.
I think she's confused.
Nah, bro. We got a lot of them. We got the sisters with the Karen cuts.
She's not a sister. She's not black.
I know
you are Danielle Bregoli. That is as Caucasian as a name as I've ever heard in my fucking life.
I don't think that's even like a regular white name. I'm pretty sure that's like a overseas kind of last name.
Whatever the fuck. She's Italian. She's from the Caucasus Mountains. Damn. You are not black. And I don't care if you listen to rap music. I don't care if you've dated are black guys. I don't care if you grew up in the hood. You ain't black. And to walk around with that black face is a slap in the face to me and every other brother and sister out here who's actually black and who accepts their blackness. And it's just like, and here y'all go. Here we go. As a people, we just completely let it slide like it's no big deal. Because I bet you there's dudes still subscribe to her OnlyFans for whatever reason.
I am.
Who's still following her on Instagram for whatever reason. Who's still looking for her to drop news for whatever reason.
Yep.
But she's out here blackface and damn near blackface making a mockery out of y'all. But y'all still gonna support her? Like, bro. That is no. I'm sorry, you ain't black.
She down for the culture, bro.
No, she ain't down for the culture. She down for the dick. That's what she down for.
This is an urban little white girl, bro.
She's suburban. Suburban.
Chevy Suburban. Damn.
Suburban. Yeah, whatever.
Living her best life, bro. I don't know why you're so angry.
I'm angry because my people are not to be made a mockery out of.
That is true. Okay.
Right. We sat here last week and we got on like. Well, why don't black people act like Jewish people and shut people out who do wrong things? And here this girl come in blackface and y'all think this shit is funny. Like, come on, bro. Come on, man.
Well, I feel, bro, to be honest, it seemed like this is a one-time thing. I don't know how often she's doing it, I have been seeing it a lot lately, but I don't know if it's like, oh, I'm black now. It looks like it's like a tan kind of thing going on, a little spray tan with some type shit. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure she would not commit that hard to being black because, once you go black, you don't go back.
Yeah,
Can't
well.
really reverse that kind of shit.
Yeah, well.
But I feel like if you about that life, like, be about it. Like, yeah, people might hate it, but if you trying to be black, when it's time for some black shit to pop off, you better be front and center.
No.
That's all I'm saying.
You ever heard her say anything about any of these unarmed black men?
That's what I'm
getting
saying.
gunned down?
If you want to be black, if you want to play that game, be about it.
You-
Don't
you-
go no Miley Cyrus and go halfway to get a couple songs out with some brothers and shit, and then go back to country music. No offense, but I see that that's a common thing.
Of course it is.
People be urban, it's cool and shit until it's time. What Paul Mooney say? Everybody want to be a nigga until it's time to be a nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't run off with the trophy when you get it. Like if it gets hard in the black community, be front, be
she's not gonna do that.
be in front of the congregation.
You're not gonna do that.
Like be about it.
You're not gonna do that. You think if anything happens with the unarmed black men getting shot, she gonna say something?
I hope she would.
No. You think anything happens with somebody using our community, she gonna say something? No.
I hope she would.
You think it happened if Donald Trump gets elected president and starts talking down on minority groups? You think she'll say something? No. She gonna be in her bag and go shake her ass on her OnlyFans and continue to date all these rappers all you coons who date her and entertain her and pay for her OnlyFans. She gonna go deal with y'all. But then when y'all get shot in the street, she gonna be like, huh, that's tough. And then when she's ready to get married and find a husband, she gonna go find a white man.
Nah, I'm pretty sure she might get with a brother, bro. Come on.
Nah, the fuck she not.
Yeah.
We saw the same thing with Miley Cyrus. Oh man, Miley Cyrus got turned out. Oh, Miley Cyrus is this, Miley Cyrus is that. Miley Cyrus sold that Bangers album in 2014, 2013, and we hadn't seen her since. Now she looked like this Christian woman who goes to church on Sundays. Ain't seen her since.
Damn.
Ain't seen her since.
Damn.
Ain't seen her since.
Yeah, I do feel like it is like pretty unfair how other people from other races can like dip into the chocolate for a minute and then get out when it gets too hot, but we can't. Like first of all, like, oh, you remember how cornrows and shit was inappropriate? It's, oh, you can't have that out here, it looks unprofessional. But when you see like people like the Kardashians do it now, it's, oh, she's out there, oh, she's inspirational, she's pushing the boundary. This is nice and urban now. But like that was frowned upon when we did it. You can take that shit out and be a different race. We're always gonna be black no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I do understand where you're coming from. Like it's not easy for us. Like at the end of the day, we're still black men, black women. We can't really go back to another race. We're always gonna be black. Right. Other people can play black and then go back to their own community when it ain't fun no more.
Right.
We gotta live with this shit.
Right. She gotta get the memo that Halloween is over, sis.
Damn.
Halloween is over. Maybe she's just dirty and take a bath and looks like a Cheeto when she's dirty. I don't know.
Damn.
But anyways,
Holy
she's
shit,
just like a
dude.
Cheeto when she's dirty. I don't know. Speaking of dirty, we got Future's ex. I want to say Future's. I want to say
Lord
his
Future?
mistress. Larsa Pippen. She out here dating Michael Jordan's son. Now, Larsa Pippen was married to Scottie Pippen, who played with Michael Jordan in the 90s, for those of us, the youngsters out there who's listening who don't know what the fuck we're talking about. And now she's dating Michael Jordan's son, somebody who she's watched grow up.
How do you think this is going to affect LeBron James' legacy?
Motherfucker. I mean, excuse my language. We're not worried about LeBron James' legacy. We're not worried about that.
All right, then.
I think the greater question I want to ask to you, bro, is just like, how young is just too young? Like, do you think what is too young?
Larsa out here living her best life, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just
18.
I'm just talking about take away from Larsa.
Okay.
Like, how young is too young? Just we say oh sis, like, or oh sis, or oh bro, that's too young. Like,
you
no,
see
you wrong for
Madonna
that.
out here living her best life.
I'm not worried about no damn. I'm asking you.
Okay.
Well, how young is too young? When do you say, you know what, bro, she's too young for you, sis? He's too young for you. Like you saw him grow up. Like, you cool with his dad. Like, that's too far. How young is too young? Because for me personally, I have the rule, in my personal opinion.
Okay.
I think that I think that anything more than, I would say
Boy, thinking too hard.
10 years.
10 years?
I say 10 years.
Yeah, I feel like
I think more than 10 years. I think it's just like, you too young at that point.
same. If you're breaching a little bit more 10 years, yeah, I can't do it myself. I just feel like you're a child compared to me.
Right.
Like even if it's like I'm like 30 and you're 20, I was like, you're still a kid.
Yo, cause I talk to people who are 23, 24.
Yeah.
And when I speak to them, it's just like cognitively, you can tell their brain isn't fully developed. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
And it's like I try to have a conversation with them, and it's just like there's a disconnect here. It's like, okay, like you don't understand like what's actually going on in this situation. So I'll give you an example, right?
Because it seems like they're smart, but being wise is a whole different thing. They don't have the wisdom.
I'll give you an example, right?
Okay.
So it's like there's a 24-year-old that I know and a 25-year-old, now she's 26, who I used to work with, and these two women that I used to work with, they thought that by the time that they were 25, they would have their own house, they'd be married and have kids. And as you can see, if you do any type of research nowadays, that's not feasible to what it was 20 years ago. But these two women are living in this reality that, hey, everything's going to be made for me by the time I'm 25, 26. And it's like, sis, that's not how life works. And so that disconnect kind of tells me, it's like, oh yeah, I can't see myself dating you like at all. So how in the world Larsa Pippen at 48?
48?
48.
She's looking all right for 48-year-old.
Yeah, that's what plastic surgery does for you, man. The modern marvels of cosmetic surgery. At 48,
God damn.
At 48, can date Marcus Jordan, who I'm going to look up his age really quick because I can bet he's not 38.
Larsa, if you listen, hit your boy up.
Marcus Jordan, who's 31, who she's a whole 17 years older than. I don't know, like, okay, take the sex part out of it. Sure, whatever. I don't know, like, what the fuck do y'all talk about? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck does a 48-year-old and a 31-year-old talk about?
You want some mints? You want some candy?
Yeah. Oh. What the fuck they talk about?
I don't know, but you can imagine how sex is. It sounds probably like just a bunch of plastic everywhere. Just...
Yeah, probably. It sounds like a creaky old rocking chair.
Oh man, nah.
Would you see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, man. I don't know. Does homeboy love her though? Cause homeboy could be happy. He could be having the time of his life.
Come on, give me a fucking break.
She could be.
Give me a fucking break.
She been with Loyal Future, so you know she for the streets. She might be giving that boy that guac 3000, bro. This whole swash cycle.
So that means
because she's experienced. So that having a great time.
So
right
that
now.
means you love her because she can suck a mean dick.
Nah, but she can show you a good time though.
What the fuck? I mean,
she's experienced.
That's just so.
She about to take Marcus on field trips and shit, bro.
I'm just no.
You
like
know?
You got Michael Jordan money. Like, what are you doing?
Anything he wants.
What are you doing?
Anything he wants.
Like, what do you? It's not. I don't want to keep it to Larsa and Michael.
It's like
and Marcus. Sorry, I don't want to keep it to them. It's not just with them. I'm just talking about age gaps in general. Like with age gaps in general. When y'all go to after both of y'all have sex and you're satisfied and y'all go to a restaurant and you sit down and y'all know what y'all want to order on the menu and y'all look at each other, what the fuck do y'all talk about?
The news.
When someone who's 17 years older than you, what the fuck do y'all talk about?
Well, back in the days, we didn't have like social media like this. So this is a whole different time. So I'm pretty sure she's with the times. I guarantee she's with the times.
And not just about Larsa, I'm just talking about age gaps in general.
Yeah. But you see how old like the Kardashians are.
So?
And they keep up with the times. They relate to young folks.
But it's like what do you talk about? So it's like if you were dating
She
Kim,
probably gossips about people, bro.
If you were dating Kim, I don't want to hear about that.
Okay.
I don't want to hear about fucking
oh my God, let's go to Nobu. Oh my goodness.
Rob Kardashian. I don't know these people. I don't know these people to care to give enough a shit about them.
Larsa hangs out with them.
I don't care.
Those are folks.
I don't care. But it's like if I date a chick who's 56 or whatever.
All right.
It's like, what am I gonna talk about with her? What do I have in common? This chick is about to start getting a social security check. What the fuck do we talk about?
What we gonna do with that social security check?
That got nothing to do with me.
We gonna go to Disney World.
Oh my god, I'm being serious. I'm being
Okay.
serious.
What do you talk about?
I'm serious. What do you talk about?
On a serious note, I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly.
But I'm speculating that she probably talks a lot about him to keep up with what he's doing.
But at some point that just gets so lame. Like, so what are you doing? So what are you doing? So it's like, bitch, what about you? Like, can you please? This conversation isn't going anywhere, and this isn't doing anything for me. I don't want to just talk about myself for 3 hours. Maybe some of the audience out there, maybe that's what y'all like to do. But I don't like to do that shit.
I don't know, but it seems like older people. I've noticed some younger people date older because the older person can provide more. They can talk. They can teach them more, like a mentor kind of shit and kind of thing.
So you want to fuck your mentor?
All right, bro.
I'm saying no. If y'all are dating.
But she's more wise and she can teach him a little thing or two.
Okay, but I don't want to fuck somebody who's wise. I don't want to, like, nobody wants to fuck what's his name from Mr. Miyagi. Nobody wants to fuck him. Sorry.
Wax on, wax off.
Nobody wants to fuck Mr. Miyagi. Nobody wants to fuck Master Splinter. Nobody wants to fuck them, right?
Okay.
You can teach me stuff. That doesn't mean I want to fuck you. Sorry.
Teach a nigga karate.
Okay, but that got nothing to do with me wanting to date you.
Okay.
I'm talking about, like, what conversation do we have? What do you give to me other than, I guess, ass? Like, what can we really talk about? Especially if she got grown ass kids who are my age. Like, what the?
Yeah, I couldn't be doing that.
What the fuck?
I couldn't do that. I couldn't. Yeah, my mom come with someone like my age, bro. We're gonna have to square up. I'm sorry.
It's a problem. How old? Like, what is the oldest you would date somebody? What's the oldest age you would go with?
Outside of Madonna.
Outside of Madonna.
That's a specific person. Or Kim, because she's single, but I can't respect my boy Kanye. The oldest, all right, your boy 28. The oldest I'll date is 30, like 2 years older than me.
Okay, so you wouldn't date like Larsa Pippen, 45 years old.
No.
Okay. And I think that's good.
But she want to take me on a field trip. Hey, I got the car seat in the back.
Hey, man,
sit down.
Oh my god. You got the car seat.
Yeah, I got the car seat. Sit in that boy. Strap in.
Oh my goodness.
On the way to Disney World.
Oh my god. I don't think she's taking Marcus Jordan to Disney World.
Oh, she's taking him some kind of world, a whole new world.
I think Marcus Jordan to Disney World. But yeah, dude, I don't know. I just feel like at some point it's like what is it we really gonna fucking talk about? What do we really have in common? And it's like, if I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with you, I would like to at least be able to have a conversation with you, First
and foremost, Scottie Pippen, man, I am sorry for you, homie.
No, you chose no.
You probably chose to think she was the right one, had kids and shit.
You chose a thought. That's what you get.
How do you know he knew? You're a basketball superstar. How can you tell when every other person's the same, bro? How can you tell? You see what's the name what's that young cat? That IG model got that what's the dude that had that kid and she left him immediately?
The one that he got a fucking was it PJ Washington? Somebody like that. Somebody like that with Brittany Renner.
Yeah, see, like, how did he know?
You don't.
Actually, you don't. That's a scary thing. Like, that's the nature of the beast when you're in that kind of profession. So how would he know? She's probably a nice woman. And it seems like a lot of people can masquerade themselves as something to fit your needs.
Yeah, I think once you reach that certain level of money and fame,
you can't really tell the difference.
Women just throw themselves at you.
Because either you're going to be cautious and be lonely forever, or you're going to take a risk. And I'm pretty sure my boy Scottie took a risk, and it didn't work out. Some people win, some people lose.
I've never had that amount of money or success as Scottie Pippen, so I'm not gonna sit up here and pretend like I do. I'm just gonna say, man, it's just at some point for me, it's just like there's an age cutoff, and hey, for those of y'all out there who like them young bucks, hey, salute, hats off to you. I couldn't do it. It's just not for me.
But you got to think, there got to be salt in the wound, because you see some of these Scottie Pippen interviews and people always like, oh, you were second to Jordan. And now your girl is with Jordan's son. Yo.
I mean, yeah. That is pretty bad.
Yo.
That is pretty horrible.
It could have been anybody. Future, it was like, okay, that's some hood shit. It's wrong, but that's Lord Future. It is what it is. Everybody lose their chick to Lord Future. It is what it is, But the person you will always compare it to, you could never say Scottie Pippen without Jordan, which is a damn shame. That man's his own person, and every time you bring it up, Jordan's in the same sentence.
Yep.
You're always second to this dude, bro. And your girl, out of anybody, she could have been with a 20-year-old, 18-year-old, this rando. Jordan's son.
Hey, man.
That dude still has one up on you, bro.
Hey,
damn.
Man. Be careful who the partners that you pick, y'all, because as you can see, it can always get worse. But
Pippen worse.
Speaking of worse, your boy Blueface,
gang.
He got he caught a attempted murder charge, and you got his girl. What's his name? I forget how to pronounce her name. Krishan.
Talented girl too, though.
Krishan Rock, whatever her name is. She talked about she gonna stick by her man and stand by her man. And Eddie, I want to ask you this question, kind of on a semi-serious note.
All right.
Why do you think so many girls or so many women, because they're not girls, they're women,
okay,
like stand by their man like Krishan, even though they're in a completely toxic situation? So let me give you more context.
Okay.
Krishan and Blueface, they've been on and off. Blueface cheats on her. Blueface apparently puts his hands on her, and she always comes back to Blueface. And Blueface is a rapper, by the way. And Krishan has his face tatted on her face and her neck. And so when he got the attempted murder charge, she's the first one to tweet out, "I'ma stand by my man." Eddie, why do so many women like Krishan just like stand behind dudes like Blueface? Like, fucking why? Like, why do you think that? Why do you think that's the case?
Because that boy got that alpha male energy. Not being funny, but you see it time and time again. The more bold and brash dudes are outgoing, and that's what people gravitate to. It's fun. You got the nice dudes, but they're always getting looked over. Because at the end of the day, what are they gonna do? They don't take risks. This dude taking risks every day. This dude's fighting people fighting people's parents and shit, fighting his own parents, knocking niggas out left and right on some Rocky Balboa shit. That shit is crazy. Pretty exciting too. I ain't gonna lie. People love to watch that shit, bro. So you got that sense of excitement, the bad boy mentality. And I'm just being real. People don't like squares too much. That's how society is nowadays. People like that bad boy because it's a sense of what is he gonna do next. Like it's shock culture incarnate,
So you think it's because,
and we all subscribe to shock culture. We all tune in. We all follow it. You know what I'm saying? So put that into a person. You're gonna follow that person no matter what. I'm gonna ride from. You got that entitlement, and plus he got the money behind them. And I realize a lot of people, like for men, it's like it seems like it's like our drive to get power and status. It seems like for women is to stun on other women. Look what I got. My man's Blueface. What do your man do? Huh? Huh?
Okay, I see.
What is he doing? Huh? He's selling fucking apartments. I got Blueface. Your man listens to my man.
Yeah, Blueface B.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I think
bust down, Tatiana.
He's still living off that hit 3 years later. 3 years later, he's still living off that hit. He's still living off that Tatiana money.
But he's Blueface.
Ain't made a hit since. I think what you said have some truth. I think personally with just the Krishan thing, I think that I'll give it to you from another angle.
And she had a promising school career. If you look at her background, she did track and field.
Yeah, she was
really good.
She was she was. I think she threw it all away for Blueface because I think that a lot of our women, and you can lump in Hispanic women as well, because a lot of the oppressed people of color. A lot of our women, they grow up in these hood communities, and they're of what they see a man looks like. A lot of the times, it looks like Blueface. You probably have an uncle who's like Blueface. You probably got dudes that she crushed on in high school and middle school who look like Blueface. And I think this is really what a lot of chicks are just that come from. I think this is what they're used to. They're used to shit like that. They're used to dudes cheating on them, and they're used to that. And it's I think part of it also is you're right. It's having Blueface as her man and the money. But I think the other part of it is just like she's probably dealt with dudes like this, and she's seen dudes like this. So it's like, I'm not gonna go start over with somebody else. This is what I know. Yeah, he may cheat. Yeah, he may put his hands on me from time to time, but that's still my man, and he makes me happy. And it's like, but it's like, it's like, it's like outside of the fact that this dude embarrasses you every chance he gets, it's just like. You can't tell me you really happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like I said, the bad thing about this generation now is we're raised to see like that hood shit as something as being exciting.
I don't think it's that though. I don't think so? I don't think it's that with her. I think, and I think you have some.
I'm saying as a general, like it's the mystique of like that. What is he gonna do next? Kind of thing.
I think it's a part of that. I'm not a huge subscriber to alpha energy, beta.
Neither am I. But
I'm not a huge subscriber.
We're not blind though.
I don't think so. But I think in Krishan's case, and I think in a lot of young women's case, I don't think that's the case either. I think a lot of, in this case particularly, I think it's just these are the hood niggas that I grew up with, and this is what I'm used to seeing, and I'm cool with this because I grew up thinking that seeing my mom go through this. Seeing my auntie and them go through this. I know people that look like Blueface that go through this. And this is what love is. And I'm going to take my man just like this, even though he makes a fool out of me. That's fine. And I'm going to take him back. And that's what I think it is with her. And I think also there's a level of comfortability. I don't know if that's a fucking word. With now. Blueface. And I just think she's also comfortable because it's like, if she were to go meet this, accountant who's an accountant for one of those Silicon Valley companies, do you think that with her she would be like do you think that's something that she's used to?
No. He have a nice car and a nice life, but at the end of the day, like being comfortable is being comfortable.
But I don't think she's used to that though.
Yeah.
I don't think she's used to that though. I think she would see a man who let's say this man, he's clean as a whistle. Russell Wilson, clean as a whistle. Hey. I think she would look at it as like, maybe it's like I don't deserve this. This is not what it is for me.
Or he's not fun.
I'd rather dance for the devil that I know. I think at some point though, the whole fun thing, I think it gets dropped.
Oh yeah.
I think at some point it's like when you get over the age of 26, 27. Bitch, do you want to have fun or you want to have a man? Which one you want? You can't have both. You
want to have fun? Go to
Disneyland.
Over. Yeah, but by the time the fun is over, fun is over, there, people are already old and shit. It's like, oh wow.
I guess it just depends on where her maturity is at and where an individual maturity. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't think it's a case of just like, oh, he's a bad. I mean, personally, I don't think that. I think Krishan is probably one of these girls who come from the hood, who see this shit. I'm comfortable with this dude. I'm comfortable with the bullshit that he does because my uncle act like that and this, that, and the third. So I'm going to just stay with him because I don't want to start over and go find no new man and stuff like that. I think there's a point to the whole square thing because she probably has never seen that before and just don't know how to handle it. And I also think that that's another story for another day.
I got you.
But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I see what I'm saying. I get what you're saying. I think there's a lot of merit to what you're saying, but yeah. I think in Krishan's case, which is just like fucking wild as fuck. You got tattoos of this man on your face looking like a fool. I think it's just,
the Tyson special.
I mean, just as crazy as she want to be about this dude, and he just makes a complete plumb fool out of you.
Well, if you're listening, I know what my boy Keith thinks about you, but hey, if you happy, sweetheart, do your thing. It is what it is.
Oh, you better get the fuck out there because he just got an attempted murder charge. You don't think he gonna kill you?
No, I'm pretty sure she might beat his ass up.
Okay.
That girl's strong, bro.
Okay, you believe your shit if you want to. Man, he got attempted murder charge, and he has put his hands on her. I'm gonna leave it at that.
That girl's an athlete. Don't find me and put your hands on me.
I'm gonna leave it at that. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
That's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
I know so many girls like Krishan. Let me say this before we move on to the next topic. I know so many girls like Krishan who just complain about their man 24/7, but then it's just like. You look at them on social media, they back together, living all happy.
That's all she knows, though. It's kind of hard to acclimate to something new.
It's all she knows, and that's why I just try to stay out of it because I don't even.
And like I said,
give me a headache.
For all we know, she might enjoy that kind of stuff. She might be that kind of person. Mentally, that might be her. So hey, Krishan, if you're enjoying yourself and you genuinely think this is something real, hey, just stay safe out there.
Get you a therapist. Sis. All right, let's move on to our A-list topic. So we alluded to this a little bit in the beginning, and we were talking about our boy Elon Musk running Twitter.
Papa Elon Musket.
Papa Elon Musk running Twitter, and Twitter has some revenue issues. So me and Eddie pretend we just got hired at Twitter in our own separate parallel universes, and we're the new CEO of Twitter. What?
We're the CEOs, or we're just like the head employees?
We're the head in charge, and Elon is Monday morning, and Elon Musk. We're having a meeting with Elon, and he sits with us at the desk, and he says, "Eddie, in his universe, Keith, in my universe, we gotta get these revenues up. What are we gonna do? What's your idea of what we should do?" So we're going to give you our pitch. You let us know what you think, whose pitch you rolling with, and we go from there. Who's going to make the most money for Twitter? Eddie, my man, I'm going to give you the floor first. I'm going to shut my ass up and let you speak to Elon on how to make money on Twitter.
All right, first off, Papa Elon Musket. This is your boy Eddie. Thank you for having me here today.
Thank you. I know that. I'm looking for a proposal.
First of all,
that's his voice.
First of all, hire more PR. Hire more PR. You fired, what, 30% of your workforce? No offense. Probably a little bit more. I might be next by saying this.
Budget cut, yeah.
Budget cuts. But I believe you might not know what you're doing. Let's hear me out, Papa Musket. Hear me out. I feel like this is deep rooted. You bought this as a meme. You bought this established company to show that you could. I'm not going to tell you what to do to get money. I'm just telling you why your money is leaving and what we can change to get the money back.
Okay.
First of all, hire everybody back. And the second thing I would do is ask them, what would you want to do now that you could not do under the last administration? I guarantee there was a bunch of people pitching ideas like myself today that they were like, no, we can't do that. That's unethical. But people genuinely thought that shit would work. And that was thrown out. And you got here and just fired every fucking body.
Yep. Laid them all off first Friday.
All off. Brought a sink in the front door and said, let that shit sink in. That's what he did. He said, let that sink in. He was holding a legit sink. Look it up. I am not bullshitting. So I would basically hire my developers back, and they're young, or hire some younger people, because they're always in Silicon Valley. They're fresh meat. They're ready to tear some shit up, and let them just go willy nilly. Engage with folks. Like I said, I think he came into this whole thing the wrong way. This is a big joke. This is the same dude that was joking about Dogecoin 2 years ago, fucking with everybody's stocks. A jokester. While the last dude was fucking serious, banning people. And you come here and say freedom of speech. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, the reason your money is going away is because everybody doesn't know what to do. Sponsors are pulling out because you're like, they think you're going to let Trump back. They're going to think you're going to let these fear-mongering people back. First of all, be transparent. This is how, all right, Papa Musket, this is how you get your money back. Be transparent. Lay down guidelines. This is what we're going to do. This is what we plan, and stick to that shit. Don't be on your emotions. We ain't launching rockets over here, son. You know what I'm saying? We're controlling basically not even the free speech of America, but the whole fucking world. Everybody's on Twitter, bro.
Yeah.
Politicians, all these people, fucking warlords, everybody's on Twitter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cartel, everybody. Your mom, your priest. The fucking devil. God is on there somewhere. Your boy Jesus.
Yeah.
Like I said, bro, just lay down a map. Tell people what you want. Stick to that shit. And this is not a joke. This is a real thing. The right voice can hurt the right people. You know what I'm saying? Be careful who you let loose. And be careful who you keep on. That's what I would tell him.
That's what you would tell Mr. Musk.
Yeah, and then I get fired right after that.
Man, yeah, Eddie, we appreciate your input, Eddie, but we're gonna have to go ahead and let you go because you're speaking too logical here.
Dogecoin.
But thank you, Eddie, for a very serious and intelligent plan. I appreciate that.
Caught your ass by surprise. You thought I was gonna say something stupid.
No. I knew you were gonna say something. I just didn't know exactly what you were gonna say. My plan a little bit more radical though.
Oh shit! Here
A
we
little bit
go.
more radical over here. All right, I'd be like, look, Elon.
What can you bring to the table?
Let me tell you something, man.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, young man. Let me tell you something. If you want the money, right?
All right.
You want the money. You want the money, Elon, right? Eddie talked about, you got to do this. You got to fix your PR and do all that. No. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go.
What?
Let him go. But what I say you got to do, Elon, you want the money? Hey, you want the money? You got to bring the women on Twitter.
What?
And this is what I'm telling you. I say, first thing tomorrow morning, we're going to reach out to the 100 of the top OnlyFans creators. And we're going to draft up a contract. And we're going to come to an agreement. Top 100 OnlyFans creators. What will it take for you to exclusively post on Twitter to leave OnlyFans? And I would say in that contract, in the first year of that contract, you get 100% of what you make. You get 100% of what you make. That way, it is incentivized for them to leave OnlyFans to come here. Because guess what? On OnlyFans, OnlyFans takes 20% of everything that they make.
Okay.
You come to Twitter, you keep 100% of it. You bring your fan base with you, you keep 100% of that. The only thing we will take out of your money is if you do a live stream, and we'll take a cut of that. Everything else, bring them all over. I would take the top 100 OnlyFans creators and I bring them all over. Over. Look, man, ain't nothing in this country could sell better than sex and ass and titties. That sells the best.
Yes, Lord.
Sex sells. And I would tell, hey, come over here to Twitter. I would have a contract where they would come over. And that way they bring their fan base. They can come over. That super follow nobody uses. You can have them super follow it. So you don't have kids looking at ass and titties on the timeline. It's just the people who want to see it. And now people are going to see the top 100 creators and say, look at all the money those girls are making over there. Now you take some of that market share away from OnlyFans and they come over to Twitter. Look at that.
Damn.
And then what I would also do.
That boy, goddamn genius.
What I would also do. Hold on, because I'm not done yet.
Oh, shit.
What I would also do, right? What I would also do is I would look at it this way. Okay? I would look at it this way. I would say, let's get the regular girls to come on Twitter as well. When I say regular girls, the girls who aren't as famous, who aren't making all that money. So we say, you know what? We will allow you to we will only take 15% of what you make. Again, OnlyFans is 20, Twitter is 15%. You've got hundreds of millions of users on Twitter. That's who you have to choose from, your base to choose from as well. And there's not the same stigma that comes from having a Twitter versus an OnlyFans, right? You say you have an OnlyFans, there's a stigma that comes with that. They probably think you taking 10-inch dildos up your ass or whatever, right?
Oh, Lord.
Technically, you could do that on Twitter, but you say, oh, yeah, I have a Twitter, and you can super follow me. That's completely different. You don't have to go with that stigma of being an OnlyFans girl.
I'll have a Twitter X account.
Right? Or you keep more money on Twitter. You keep more money on Twitter. It's a win-win. And then you have all these creators come over here and they bring their fan base. And I would also put it in their contract. You have to live stream X amount of times, right? And so we can have a percentage of that. So year one, you probably won't make any money off of that, but you're gaining the market share. You're getting more customers to come over. You're taking it away from OnlyFans. Almost everybody has a Twitter app downloaded in their phone. I don't know no one that has an OnlyFans app, and if they do, that's fucking sad.
Damn.
On their fucking phone. They already have Twitter on there. Now you get people's credit card information. You can sell that shit to third-party sites, and they can see people's spending habits. You get more ad revenue. It's a win-win, baby.
Holy shit.
You gotta bring the hoes on Twitter, baby. Nothing sells like ass and titties, Elon.
Fuck what I said, bro.
You gotta bring you gotta bring it. And I would have these contracts be at least 3 years. So you can't just get on and go. It's an exclusive contract, right?
Nice.
It is exclusive. You take them away from there. And now OnlyFans will have to come back. But here's the thing. They can't go back to OnlyFans because they're contractually obligated to stay on Twitter.
For 3 years?
I would say for at least 3 years.
Okay.
Ideally, I'd like 5, but I would say for at least 3 years.
Okay, give them options.
Yeah, so you already have that. One of the reasons why Instagram is the most popular app among young people, ass and titties.
That is true.
Ass and titties. I mean, the whole phrase Instagram girl, right? That's what it has to do with.
Amen.
You got it. You want to take some of that Meta money? You want to be like Meta and cut into some of that market? You got to do what they do. You got to do what they do. Hey, Twitter already doesn't have any nudity laws. If you want to, you can post a sex tape on Twitter. It won't get taken down. There's no nudity laws. Let's take advantage of that.
Oh, wow.
You can use the super follow as well, so it doesn't pop up on people's feed, and people are gonna be like, "Oh my God, I don't want to be synonymous with Twitter that allows porn on their site. I don't want this to be a porn app." Then you can take your shit and leave, because guess what? We over here to make money. So Nancy Pelosi and all them, y'all could go somewhere. We here to make money.
It should be a separate tab. Twitter X.
Right? It's its own thing. It's its own thing. If you don't want to find ass and titties, you won't. But if you want to, you will. So if you see ass and titties, as far as I'm concerned, you're looking for it. You know what I'm saying?
God damn.
So the next thing I would do, I know I'm kind of.
Oh no, let's keep going. I like this.
I know.
Keep
the
going.
next thing I would do is I would try to upgrade, Twitter's live stream capabilities. So
like gaming, like Twitch a little bit?
Not like Twitch. I don't think Twitter should get into Twitch. I don't think they do that.
I think they should.
I think Twitter should get into the super chat business.
Okay.
Get into the super chats business. I don't want them to get into the bits like Twitch. I don't think they get in there because I don't think.
Like game streaming, bro. I think that'd be amazing.
I think Twitter should get into the super chat business.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is when you go on YouTube and you're with a creator or someone's on there talking or whatever, you send a super chat. I believe YouTube takes 25%, 25%. I can't remember what it was, right? And what I think Twitter should do, again, have some of these creators like The Rock, like Tom Holland, like Samuel L. Jackson. I don't know. Whoever the fuck your algorithm says is the most popular gets the most hits. Update your live stream capabilities. Have them go on live stream, pay them a flat fee, and then give them a percentage of whatever super chat comes in to influence people to donate. Now people can see, oh shit, The Rock is live streaming on Twitter.
I could talk to The Rock.
I could hang out with The Rock. Samuel L. Jackson's on Twitter. He's out here talking to people. I want to go listen to that. And sooner or later, people are gonna start trying it because they see these influencers and these celebrities doing it. So
I'll do you one better. Have the celebrities have an option where they can like bring a person on, like screen share sometime.
Right, exactly.
That'd be crazy.
Exactly. And then you can make money off those super chats. Then it just trickles down. People just follow and trickle down. Take it away from YouTube. Take that market share away from YouTube with the super chat. That is more revenue. And then you could have sponsors come in and sponsor these streams. That's more ad revenue. There's just different things that you can do. But here we go. To sum it up, ass and titties live stream.
Yes. Oh, and I'm gonna follow up. I'm gonna lay it up on my boy. But
yikes. Okay.
Oh yikes. We gotta get out. First of all, we need to add gaming. Add gaming.
You think so?
I think so. I think that's a new wave. It's a niche market. If you can curve that market, you'd be golden. Because same thing as super chats. You could donate, and Twitch already does that. Every donation, people get X amount from each donation, like 2% or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But do that. Money coming in from every angle.
You're right. Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
You could have like its own little gaming thing. Yeah. You could. You pay these top. These hoes ain't loyal.
Oh Lord.
You pay these top influencers money for exclusive rights to their shit. They'll sign on the dotted line and they'll come over to your shit and they'll do it. And you can take advantage of that. You have so many users that get on Twitter on the daily. You have so many eyeballs, so many people that have this app, people like me who see this as an app they can't delete. Take advantage of that. Once you get on Twitter, you don't need to get off.
Yeah.
It's going to cost money up front. On the front end, it's going to cost you a lot of money. But on the back end, it will pay the dividends. Literally and figuratively. All right, Eddie, we got to get out of here. Do you have anything else to say to people, man?
Yo, hire us, Elon Musk.
Hire us, Elon Musk. Yeah, get some ass and titties on there. Absolutely.
Yeah, them boys, we know what we're talking about.
We know what we're talking about, man. All right, guys. So we want to appreciate you guys listening to us today. Talk our shit. Keep on following the YouTube channel. We got some more things coming in the future. You're gonna see our beautiful chocolate faces, unlike Danielle Bregoli.
Boom.
Yeah, guys, we go ahead. We out. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Have a good Thanksgiving.